We're at the confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers now on first down. And incomplete to open things up.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Rodgers. Open man is Ross, complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards.
At the 27-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And that'll be incomplete. Ron took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Rodgers again now. And Robinson with a big catch. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's 1st and goal. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
For the field goal, a 22-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
This is Jakeem Grant. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Jakeem Grant on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Haskins will throw. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 34. 31 yards there and a first down. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
And it's 3rd down.
With a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
First down, Philadelphia.
This is Logan. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jakeem Grant, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Caught out left side by Robinson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 40.
On first down, Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Steelers 3.
Rodgers to throw once more. Over the middle to Beckham. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Odell Beckham. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Steelers 10, Eagles 7. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. A lot of times, it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run it here with Logan. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Switzer on the return. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 40-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
2nd and
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, they run with Michel, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Short little throw to Ebron. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the 1st half. It's a 1st down. They'll turn to Michel as they go back to the ground, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
3rd and 3.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Haskins. Flush to his right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. And that'll make it 3rd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Taking a shot for Samuel. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
It's second.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Rodgers now on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Working from the gun. Rodgers trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick-6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick-6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
At the 24-yard line.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points.
Robbie Gould set to kick off.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half.
And now look at him go. Past the 20.
Here we go. Here we
Touchdown, Philadelphia. DJ Moore, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards, first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers got a man open. It's Ross. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's 1st and goal. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
3rd and goal.
Stop your body. Mike. Check 55. Mike. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
They'll try to run it in. Michel pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Sony Michel hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. Throwing now is Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Grant on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Derek Rivers. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Handoff comes to Chubb. Got some room at the 30. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nick Chubb, 82 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
31.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now.
Set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Keep it up, guys. Kill.
They go play action here on 1st down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
55 is marked, 55. Here we go.
To throw, it's Rodgers. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's caught inside the 20.
For this.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Odell Beckham with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the two-point conversion. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Second,
looking to throw on 2nd down. Haskins got a man open. It's Darren Waller. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
complete.
Darren Waller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And, you know, you and I praise tight ends in today's game a lot for being just like a bigger-bodied wide receiver. Boy, a play that long from that position, you just didn't used to see that as much.
No, you were really just counting on the tight end position to catch the football and get what they got on the catch. And now it's the run after the catch that makes them so dangerous. Hard to bring those big guys down when they get rolling.
Couldn't bring him down here. Got into the end zone. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Ryan Switzer on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. I got it. Get Mike. Back him on. Let him go. Slam. Tighten up. Wide left. Hey, watch that. Get Mike. Twist. Watch.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Going deep downfield for Ross. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off right around the 43. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Dancing away at the 30. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's 2nd and inches at the Steelers' 27-yard line. Is going to do it.
for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
22.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Here's Haskins out of the gun. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DJ Moore, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
44. Steelers.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets them up nicely. 8 yards on the carry.
He's taken down.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Rodgers going to throw. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
The ball carrier. Jadeveon Clowney brought him down. 1-yard gain. Brings up
on 2nd and 9. Rodgers. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Carl Joseph came roaring in on the safety blitz. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they taking it right down Broadway. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Number 83.
Darren Waller with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Gold to add the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score Eagles 51. Steelers 22. Robbie Gould set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. To throw is Rodgers. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On 3rd down, Michel. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He finds Beckham complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up
just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Got a man, it's Ross, complete.
That's another.
And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
1st and 10.
5 yards on the play there. It's a drive will continue. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Rodgers again now. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. And again, it's Rodgers. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. From 17 yards out. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the 2-point conversion. They get this out left, and he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. Haskins going to try to throw it. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And this is taken in at the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop him with 27 seconds showing on the clock. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's first and goal. Throwing is Rodgers. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Good. Makes the score Eagles 51. Steelers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. That one looks like he'll throw here. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and that'll bring up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Here's second and 10 now from the 29. Throwing again. Haskins. Again, he targets Moore. This one is complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Eagle first down.
A pair of first downs gives them a first and 10 up at the 44. From the gun, it's Haskins. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
Today's final score, Eagles.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Eagles, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.